What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are gonna finally take a look at the WJX Maxon Pen. This is the first WJX Maxon Pen that they first launched in late 2019, and let me say guys, this one is a keeper. Check it out. Alright, so here we have the WJX box. Ignore the damage right here. This is the sample product that they just sent me, so I'm guessing they just sent me one of the machines that had like a little bit of damage on the box. So yeah, make it better, WJX, make it better. Let's open it up. Alright, here we have a little manual that notes that the Maxon motor has a 4mm stroke. It must be used with a startup tattoo power supply or battery pack. Now you need something with a jump start feature, otherwise you're gonna wreck the motor. I've tackled this on the other WJX Maxon Pen, so yeah, just check that video out too. Alright, let's pull out the machine. Here you have it, the WJX Maxon Pen. Let's open up this one. I think it's an RCA cable. Yep, just a bunch of RCAs and those tools, an Allen wrench, another cam wheel thing. I think this is the replacement for the stroke wheel or for the hit adjuster wheel. Yeah. Alright, let's put this stuff aside and put the box aside as well. And let's discuss the machine. Really nice looking black and gold machine. It has a very steampunk aesthetic, like this portion right here. I really like this part right here. It is weighted quite heavily and I think it is around 30 millimeters in diameter. Pretty nice. Now, it is a 4.0mm stroke pen. That means it is a hard hitting pen. Now to top it off, it has a Maxon motor, which is a powerful, high quality tattoo machine motor. Alright, it is probably one of the best rotary machine motors out there. And it has a hit adjuster or a give adjuster thing. Alright, so depending on if it's on H, you set the wheel all the way to the right, and that means it's gonna hit hard. S is for soft, so you slide it all the way this way. Now, there is an issue for me when it comes to using the slider or this adjustment thing. It is best to turn off the machine and then adjust. Alright, otherwise it's gonna feel weird. It might break. You might break the mechanism, so always turn off the machine and then adjust. Another thing is, it was a little awkward because you really need, if you over adjust it, like put it all the way and make it tight to the left or to the hard or to the soft, it just doesn't feel quite right. So what I noticed was the moment the wheel stops turning and it's like this, that's it. Like, don't apply more pressure to turn it. When it's naturally like there, that's the max. Alright, that's one feature that I wish they tackled and maybe made an adjustment on it, but other than that, that's my only complaint about the machine really, and the fact that it's not wireless, but still, it's a pretty damn good pen. Now, let's take a look inside. Let's remove this grip. By the way, this grip is really nice. Really easy to remove. Just turn it all the way. And there you go. It's the inside. There is the inside. Really nice and simple. You can remove the housing right here to access the mechanism for the hit adjuster, which should be lubricated, right? But you could lubricate it after maybe I don't know, 100 hours. Yeah, that's fine. Now let's pop it back in. Really nice sounding click sound. And there we go. So, the WJX Maxon Pen actually came out around 2019, like late 2019. But it is really worth getting. There is a newer version and there are newer machines coming from Dragonhawk, but I have to say that this is probably the most powerful pen that they have right now. Don't believe it? Check it out for yourself. Alright, for this tattoo, I'm using the WJX pen along with a CNC police cartridge. It is a 7RM, I believe. So this tattoo basically doesn't have any hard lining. Sorry, I'm not able to showcase the lining of this machine, but I think you can tell just by the shading alone that this machine is quite powerful, and doing lining with this machine is probably really easy. You could even see me do like white highlight lines later, so yeah, sort of like lining, but I'm using a Magnum. Anyway, here we are. I'm starting off with the feather. I'm doing it a little bit lightly just because I'm trying to get the feel for the machine as I start this tattoo out. And I'm trying to create a little bit of texture for the feathers. Not too much, but just a little bit, because I don't know, I kind of want a little bit of like texture for this Resident Evil tattoo that I'm doing. So check it out. You'll see it later that this is actually quite fast. I'm not applying a lot of force on this. I'm not pushing down too much, and you can already see that it's already pretty much packed, right? Alright, in this portion of this tattoo, I am gonna show you guys how quickly the WJX pen can pack black ink. You'll see, guys, like, it's probably one of the most powerful tattoo machines that I have right now, and I am really enjoying it because, well, it can pack really easily. If you're a tribal artist, if you're into like Polynesian, if you're a Blackworks artist, or a Japanese artist, this tattoo machine will be, well, I'm pretty sure you're gonna love this one, and it will be part of your collection if you want it to be, right? Alright, for this part of the vid, I am testing out the softness of the machine, so I set the hit adjuster all the way to the S, or to the softest possible setting, and I'm trying it out right here. As you can see, it is hitting a lot softer than the other videos that I've already showed you. Like when I was color filling, it's not filling as much, and when I was doing that texture on the feathers, yeah, this is a much softer hit. Although it's fine. It's a feature that's there, and if you want to use it, then you should use it. It's pretty good, but in my opinion, I prefer other machines for like soft shading, but it can do the job too. Alright, so it's coloring time, and I'm using red ink, Blood Red from Radiant. It is really easy to see the saturation with red ink. You could easily see the skin underneath if it's not fully saturated. That's why we're using red. And there you go, right off the bat. You can see that it is pretty damn saturated, although I missed some parts on the lower portion of where I was shading, but I could just easily go through it. And in a matter of seconds, you'll see that it's already packed with just a few oval shades, or like circular shading. I call them like oval shades right now. And there you go, it's already like packed with color that quickly. It's pretty insane. Alright, so time for some white highlights. Here you can see me using the Magnum to sort of shade into lines, or almost like I'm lining with the Magnum almost, and you can see that the white ink is pretty much packed in there right away. No need to go through it again. Sometimes you go through white ink from time to time, right? Like you normally do like several passes if your machine isn't good enough or if the mixture of the white is a little bit too thick. But with this machine, there you go. One pass and it's already highlighted. You could easily see the highlight because, well, it's in between black and gray stuff. And yeah, check it out. And here we go. That is the final look of the tattoo. I hope you enjoyed the demo. Now I'll bring it back to the talking guy in just a little bit. Now that we've seen the machine in action, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Here's what I think, alright? The WJX Maxon Pen, which came out back in 2019, is probably the most powerful Dragonhawk tattoo machine pen type that you can get right now. I know there is the newer version that I already talked about like a month ago, the adjustable stroke one, but comparing that one with this one, I feel like this pen, the first pen, is still more powerful than the new model, right? That's what it has going for it. If you're into that style of tattooing, if you need something that has quite a bit of power in it, this is the one to get. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Don't forget to hit that like, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell so that you're notified on what's coming next, and I'll see you all on the next video.